Have your allergy symptoms been worse recently? Yep, we're in the middle of the allergy season. The pollens have started, and in this part of the country, and a lot of the country, there's a typical pattern. The trees usually bloom first. In this area, usually around January, February, usually go until about May. And then the grasses and weeds start. The grasses typically start around May, June, and go throughout the summer, which is about until August, September. If your symptoms typically start earlier, February, somewhere around there, it's probably that you have a tree allergy, where if it's later, it's usually a grass allergy. So why do these allergies happen? Well, allergy is reacting to something in the environment that's benign. It's basically your immune system working too well. Our body, you see this pollen down on the mucous membranes. It causes itchy, watery eyes, runny nose, congestion in the lower airways for those who are predisposed. It can cause asthma, wheezing, shortness of breath. So during the pollen season, people who are predisposed typically notice a worsening. People often ask me, which trees, grasses, weeds are bothersome. And in general, there's two ways of pollination. There's trees, grasses, and weeds that are non-flowering. What they do is they shoot up a bunch of pollen. That's where you see the massive, clouds of pollen coming through the air. You send out pollen a long distance, non-specifically, so there's more pollen that way. Whereas flowering plants typically have a lot less pollen. They use insects, birds, and other things like mammals to spread their pollen, so they don't need nearly as much. So in general, flowering plants are much less allergenic. And by knowing your specific allergy, you can plan for the season. I typically tell patients if they're allergic to trees, have things ready earlier than grasses. And you can also follow pollen counts online. By knowing what you're allergic to, you can plan ahead. And obviously there are a lot of medications, environmental controls, and if we can help, let us know.